and popping. Let me get the gram. Look like the gram is up and running, I think. Yeah. All right, I'm live. Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods. What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all mean? Anyway, we got an upcoming seminar in New York, July 31st. It's on a Sunday. It's called the Keys to the Republic Seminar. We're going to go into nationality, injunctions, and lawsuits. So, y'all don't want to miss this one like y'all just missed the last one. And then everyone wants to know about the suits. Now, right after I do this seminar, I'm going to come with a webinar on the 241 suits. So it's going to be on and popping. For your information for the seminar and your tickets, go to jonahbay.com. jonahbay.com, you'll see the flyer and you can get your tickets in advance. I really like it when y'all get the tickets in advance because we know how many people are going to be there as opposed to just showing up. We don't never know, if people come in or if I will even break even with all the tickets and getting the place to have the seminar and all that. So that's what's up. But anyway, a lot of things happened over the weekend, and before the weekend, I didn't get to talk about. So tonight, I wanted to talk about, did y'all hear about the Georgia Guidestones being blown up? The Georgia Guidestones, let me put this in the chat so y'all could check it out. The Georgia Guidestones was a landmark. They actually called them the Stonehenge of America. I don't agree with that. But on those stones was most major languages on the planet, ancient languages. And it was all about New World Order. It was about one government, one religion, one money, and all that. And they wanted to kill or get rid of 2/3 of the planet. So they only wanted 450 million people. Now, the problem with that is, we got 450 million people in North America alone. So what? Think about this. Everyone in the world is supposed to get killed except for the people in America, but that ain't the way it was going to work. They was, of course, going to spread people around all around the planet that would be alive, right? So this ain't the first attack on these stones. They actually attacked it with graffiti and all that many times. This time they actually blew it up. But personally, they got cameras, all that shit. I think it was an inside job. Now, something that I think correlates to it is in Canada, they're having a banking holiday. They're not letting anyone go into the banks, withdraw money, no banking transactions, nothing. Everyone is off work at all the banks in Canada. It sounds like they're doing a reevaluation, a reset. That's the type of shit that happened here in 1933, right? I hope it is time. I've been waiting on that shit for a long time, and we already got hyperinflation. You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't even able to pay rent anymore because rent went up about 20 to 30%, right? And a lot of people are trying to move in with other people. And do you know they put out a law that says you can only live with family members? What's up with all the roommate shit? What they gonna do? people in college that got roommates, all of a sudden they can't live with their roommate. I don't know, but they want people to suffer 100%. Now, also, with all of that being said, um, I think, see, the thing that I'm concerned about is the reset. If the reset happens, I'm rich as a bitch for real this time, not just hood rich, rich. Because I've done the gold, the silver, the different monies, Iraqi dinar, the dong, all types of shit, right? So if that happens, everything is gonna be reset. For all the old people, they already know because I already put them on to getting this basket of different currencies that's supposed to be reset uh years ago. Years ago. So I'm hoping it is the reset. Now, the thing that's interesting about this reset, do you know they only plan on giving you 10 cents on the dollar? What does that mean? That means you would hand in your dollar bills, $100 would be $10 because they're going to reset it. You know, with fractional reserve banking, the banking has been multiplied by 10. So they're going to shrink it by 10. You see? And that's how they balance the book and start it all over. So with that being said, I want to know what's y'all's view on what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? And then, it's odd that they wanted to do that kaleidoscope at the same time. ZERN. They were trying to reset it and reset it to the way they wanted it. I don't think that happened. But what do y'all think is going on when they turned on that machine and brought in that dark matter? It says it can take us into a new reality, new dimensions. Have y'all noticed things are different? Let's talk about it. I'm going 90. Damn. I'm going to 864-606. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God.
What's up, God?
Maintaining. I'm just going to address what you were speaking about. Have I noticed if anything been strange?
Yeah.
Man, everything is strange.
My body is feeling strange.
Go ahead.
My body's feeling strange.
Yes.
I can't quite describe it, but something different.
I think, I don't want to say a whole lot, but I think even with the COVID stuff, I think all of that kind of stuff, when it kicked off in 2020, that had something to do with it. They knew it was going to be feeling like this to us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it has a conjunction, whether they trying to, sway it one way or the other. But yeah, super strange.
Super strange. I mean, like a lightness to my head, like an uneasiness. I noticed ever since they turned that damn thing on. I mean, I could still function in all that with no problem, but it's almost a feeling like I'm halfway in my body, I'm halfway out of it. Almost like when you get high on some weed, some real good weed, and you get stuck.
Right.
It feel like that, but a minor, but it feel like that, yo.
Right. I mean, I ain't going to deny and act like I'm just super anything, man. Mood swings, all that. You just feeling like, sometimes like something will just come on, like, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean? Did anybody feel that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you got to fight harder to dig deeper in your spirituality so that you push back.
Absolutely. A lot of people are talking about what we're feeling is the effects of the Mandela effect, we know it's something different, it's something wrong. Yes, you're right, Righteous Rage. Righteous Rage said he's having problems sleeping. Me too. Me too, definitely.
Oh, man. Indeed. Definitely.
Yeah, it just feel uneasy, man.
Probably about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Probably about a month ago, it got real crazy. Like I'm up automatic, like 3 a.m. Automatic, like it was like clockwork. Like
that's me now.
Just up.
That's me now. It's crazy. So around 9:30, 10, I'm like, I could take a nap again. So I've just been getting up, drinking tea, herbs, and then lay it back down and sleep some more. But I'm not getting no full 8 hours of sleep.
No continuous.
Yeah, no continuous. But I can tell you, I've been dreaming like a motherfucker. Each time I go to sleep, I'm dreaming like a motherfucker. I'm waking up out of the dreaming.
2 to 3 dreams a night.
Yes,
2 to
yes.
3 dreams a night.
Well, you know, they say as long as you get that rapid eye movement, you go into the dream state, you're refreshed. Yeah, it's called REM. See, Shell was trying to correct my ass. He said it's called realm. No, it's called REM. Rapid eye movement.
Rapid eye movement. REM. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what? Yo, you're right. They said, play the 32 megahertz music and you fall. I used to. I'm going to try it tonight and see what's up, man. But I'm telling you, ever since they turned on Zern, I feel funny, yo. I really do.
You think it got something to do with the 5G thing, too?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Talking about this, I'm talking to some one cast. They talking about how, oh man, it's gonna be a good thing because all you got to do. I'm like, man, with your thought forms and the phones picking up on everything. Look, I remember last.
They said do some lavender and help. I'll pick up some lavender.
I think it's deeper than that. All you got to do sometimes is think it. You ain't got to say nothing to these phones. You can just think it sometimes.
Yo, the phone shit is crazy with how you thinking some shit or say some shit and it brings it up. Yeah, it's crazy. And God forbid if you do a computer search, all that shit gonna come up. Yo, someone, Madam 7 Bay said, also our dreams are windows to alternate realities. Yeah, that was in Doctor Strange movie that just came out, breaking that down. But ever since they turned on that CERN shit, yeah, I've been having some crazy ass dreams, yo. Some of them dreams are so crazy, I got to wake up.
You think they trying to stop us from getting back to where?
Of course they are.
Where they to our full potential?
They are trying to stop our DNA from activating. Remember, they got 2-strand DNA. Y'all got 12? They call it junk DNA. So what they've been seeing is that shit's been reforming. They got to stop that shit. They will not be. They can't compete with us now unless they cheat. And they call it racism. Once we really open up to that God status, they can't do nothing with us, man. So I was looking at a documentary on the Philadelphia World's Fair, right? In Philadelphia, they had just one building, they claimed they made in 3 years. Bullshit. The building was 70 acres big, 70 acres enclosed in this building. Nigga, you know how big that is? That's like 3 New York City blocks for one building.
City, man.
for one building, right? So you got to understand, if we was, and it was all brick, if we was building stuff like this, and this was all in Philadelphia, of course, some of them are there, a lot of them been destroyed. They don't want us to get back to that level. Now, someone said CERN will multiply the evil in a person. I don't know about that. Only thing I've been doing is building around the house in my backyard and all that. So if that's evil, let it keep on coming. Huh? It was only one bag.
Get my business in order.
Dead ass.
Straightening out businesses, getting everything in order.
Turkey, your toothpaste and all that, it was one bag. No ice cream. She looking for the groceries that was delivered. I was asleep when she had it delivered. So when I went up there, it was only one bag. I think someone then stole our groceries off our doorstep. Yeah, it's evil in the world. That was evil. We may not have shit to cook dinner. We might have to order out tonight, man. Damn.
Hard times out there, man. Hard times.
Yo, call the store. I'm not paying for groceries I never received. Don't even tell them we got that one bag. Fuck that. Yeah, rotten jokers, but hey, it could have been worse. They could have stole a car or something, yo. Shit. It's all good. Real life happens. Real life happens. But thanks for talking to me, brother. I want to get a couple of more calls in and see what other people got to say. You didn't have no questions or nothing, did you?
Okay, for sure. I did, but I kind of want to keep it on topic, so I'm gonna just stay committed. Come on Wednesday.
All right. I'll see you Wednesday.
No doubt, God. Peace.
All right, I'm going to 929260. Peace to the God. Peace.
Corey. Peace to the God.
Peace to the God. How you doing?
Happy Monday, God.
Yeah. It's been a pretty good Monday, man.
You July. I'm the guy that be all over the East Coast when you be going to the shows, doing the seminars. I mean, but out of nowhere, I've been having trouble sleeping, but out of nowhere, last night I just slept my ass off. I don't know why.
Shit, I'm waiting to do that.
I woke up late and everything.
I might have to take some calomel tea, the Hertz music, and what's that shit called? Melatonin, man. I want to get a real good night's sleep. I ain't got one since that shit.
Let me see, guy. Staying on topic. There's a lot of stuff I want to say off topic, and I'm nervous to say because I want to mess up the show.
I'll let you dive into it just a little. Don't go overboard with it.
Go overboard? I'm gonna file my trust. Maybe end of this month or next month. And I'm pay up. Cash rules everything around me. You just say you want everybody to buy the tickets before the event, so I gotta do it like that as opposed to pop up and.
I mean, if you have to pop up, you have to pop up. You know what I mean? But if you can buy it ahead of time, that's good.
I'm just excited that I'm gonna be fully taking advantage of everything I've been learning from studying with you guys. Real talk, this is. I didn't want to say my name. You know what it is, God.
Yes.
I see you, God. You.
Peace. All right, peace, God. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about trust now and the benefits of it. Like, just a quick little thing on it. Did y'all know even if y'all have a will, you still got to go to probate? But if you have the trust done, no probate. That's just one thing. Y'all got to get y'all's business in order to come out right. It's time for us to know all of that. And I'm doing my part to teach y'all all of that. So I'm going to the next Someone says, cleanse your body, God. Your food consumption directly impacts your what food consumption, bro? I've been fasting, trying to get rid of the uneasiness. Nah, that ain't the key. You know, I've been fasting many, many years. Like even when I'm eating, I'm on a what y'all call an intermittent fast. You know what I mean? I only eat maybe 3 to 4 hours out of the day. You know what I mean? Fasting ain't doing shit right now. Nah, that ain't doing nothing. I'm actually thinking about going on a water fast where I'm just gonna do straight water for 40 days. I ain't did that shit since I was 30. That's 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 774-467. Peace to the God. Peace.
Mr. Jonah, how's it going? Thanks for picking me.
All right. Everything going wonderful, magnificent, and great. How's everything with you?
Excellent. Same on my end. I've been anticipating your show all day.
Oh shit.
Peace and blessings to yourself and your family.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. So I'm Chris KB1, right? So before I found your tutelage, right, for financial mastery, I was heavy into the spiritual side.
Right.
Actually, one of the most recent mentors I found before a couple of years ago is Yaki Awakened, and he talks about like yourself. He's very proficient in his line of work, and he healed himself from certain diseases, and
right.
just like you give like tips and tricks. He has that kind of like high level insight like a doctor wouldn't have. Like if I went to business school, you're gonna tell us stuff that business professors won't teach us. He has that level of insight, and he talks about all fruit fast. One thing in particular I'll say is he talks about H3O. So it's like why a lot of us drink a lot of water and we still feel dehydrated. He talks about why the fruit.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's supposed to know that if you dehydrated, one of the best things you can drink is coconut water. You got to get that water out of fruits.
Okay. So that's why I suggested that to you, because he suggests.
Well, I'm not dehydrated though.
Well, okay. The reason why I said that is because you're talking about your body feels a certain way.
It feels funny ever since CERN.
Impact. Right. You talking about CERN? It could be CERN, but
I don't know. Ever since they did that shit, it felt funny. So I'm trying all different herbal remedies, like you're saying and shit, and but it's still feeling funny.
I hear you. If you're doing all that right now, you already ahead of the game. But I just wanted to suggest that to you.
Yes.
It sounded kind of far fetched to me. So I gotta, you don't know me personally, but like I gotta test everything. So
right. No. That's why I'm listening. I mean, dead ass, cause I feel funny.
I hear you. Well, we all do. You're just more vocal about it.
Right.
People just think it's normal. Like
you know how you feel when you wake up and you're doing stuff. You know how you feel, and then all of a sudden you feel a little different. Like, what the hell going on?
All that tells me is you're actually paying attention. A lot of people just write it off like, it's gonna go. No, it won't. It'll get worse. Quite honestly,
it could get worse. It could get better. It could be a phase. It could be certain planets aligned. I don't know. I wish I did know.
Okay. I hear you. Yeah, I just want to plug him because I feel like he's a very high level, mentor like yourself, Yaki Awakened.
Mm-hmm.
And also too, so you was talking about like the how the world is going on right now. I heard about the Georgia Guidestones. I didn't I don't click on every single story that I come across, but I did hear about that. And to me, it's just like a reminder that like the controllers of the world, they're putting the information out, they're putting their intentions out there, and I feel like they're running interference. You know, like
Right. I mean,
malfunction
it
at the
could be.
Super Bowl. You
It
don't
could
pay
be.
attention to this.
Yeah,
So you don't notice
that's what
that
they're
type thing.
doing. Yes, yes, absolutely.
You know, that's what I feel. More the same. You know, that's my personal take on it. I'm glad that you're bringing it to our attention, but like to me, it's like nothing. It's like what you just said. If you don't have a trust, you lose everything in probate court, anyways. It's like it's just a sleight of hand. It's like it's terrible, but it's how the world, in its own sick way, you know, maintains balance. Like lions got to eat type situation. You know.
My
That's how
whole
I'm kinda looking at
concern,
it.
and really what this show is mostly about, is the changes that's going on around us and how does it affect you money wise and law wise,
Okay. Right.
right? And
Absolutely.
you know, I'll give you an example. Like the guy I told y'all about in New York City fighting for his life. He had a gun on him with a badge that he made, like he was a Moorish sheriff, right? Got locked up, right?
Okay.
So that's in
Okay.
that's in the Supreme Court, right?
Okay.
I'm fighting for his life. I'm trying to save him from doing like 35 years. And
I can't even imagine that.
I think it's funny that I put in all that constitutional stuff into his case. Like I made him do the supremacy clause, right? From the supremacy clause, then I started putting in uh, the Articles of Association, Articles of Confederation, right? Where it was talking about bearing arms and all that. Because New York City's constitution does not have it written inside of it about bearing arms. So I had to go to something before the New York's constitution that was valid, because the supremacy clause, anything that was entered into before the entry of this constitution, is just as valid today as it was back then, right? So I had to put that in to defend him and all that. And I broke down how he ain't no slave. Once he did time as a felon and got out of jail, he was free. Y'all can't put nothing on him. Like you can't make him say he got a felon so he can't get this job or carry a gun or whatever, because that would be corruption of blood. I broke all that down, right?
Okay.
I find it odd that then New York came out and said, "Oh, well, we're gonna make a new law," and they passed it, where it's much easier for people in New York to get a gun permit to carry. Before they wasn't giving it to no one.
That cannot be a coincidence.
That's what I'm saying, right?
That cannot be.
I'm trying not to, big myself up or whatever, but I know what I'm doing there.
It is what it is.
And how about the same court that we're in and giving these political constitutional arguments to, all of a sudden does this? They ain't did that ever in New York. Ever.
Yeah, that's wild. I find the timing of the work that you're putting out in your specific case, that I just reviewed, by the way. Before the show came on, you talking about no one has ever even been brave enough to fight this case. All of a sudden, the whole law for the entire state changes. I find that very interesting. Yeah, I'm paying attention to that too. It's it is what it is. The powers that be is like they're supposed to be working for us, but there's a David and Goliath situation going on. You're leading your troops, but they're taking notice. They're taking notice. You have a small army in comparison, but it's like you said. I hate to call it as such, but this is war in a sense.
Right.
It's like some people are actually fighting back. So they have no choice. They have to take notice.
Right. Well, this guy named Chuck Tronics didn't like the subject today. He got off. We got legal shit to do. Bro, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about when I want to
That's
talk
crazy.
about it. If you want to hear more law shit, just straight law lesson, go in the archives and listen to one of the old shows. I got over 10 years of old shows. I'm sure you can hear them all. So that's what you need to do, bro.
Right. Now, I hear him. You know, he has his agenda, but get a consultation, bro. You feel how you feel, get a
Right.
consultation.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
You know, I mean,
Okay.
every day they want me to break down this law, that law, this law. I will, but in my time. I mean, I think people don't realize I got to read shit 2-3 times to be able to break it down, right? So it takes me time
Right.
to be able to do that. I got to look up mad
Yep.
definitions and all that to really make sure I got the overstanding of what it's saying.
Anyone that's ever fallen asleep reading a book knows what you're talking about, but you know, not everyone wants to give the benefit of the doubt. That's cool. It is what it is.
Well, you know what the problem is?
it
A
was
lot of people, especially someone new like this guy, he wants me to hand feed him stuff instead of doing his own work. Right?
Right.
And my whole thing is it don't work that way. Even Noble Drew Ali said, if I tell you everything, you'll fall back to sleep.
Exactly.
Right?
You don't really want it. If you want it, you'll figure out a way. I was figuring out a way to figure this out, and that's how I came across you. That's how this works. You put the intention out, and when the student is ready, the master will appear. That's how this works.
Exactly.
You know, but
wonderful talking to you, bro. You got any questions?
Yeah, you too. Okay, I do have a question. You gave me some homework last week. I did want to ask. So, do you have any specific questions as to how to get around qualified immunity? Because you said I should read up on 1983 deprivation of rights.
Mm-hmm. Oh, qualified immunity. See, when you suing them under 1983 in their personal capacity, you get around it.
Oh, okay. I see. When you sue them around in their personal capacity.
Yes. That's why when you look at the Charlie Sprinkle lawsuit, he starts naming them as a person. Their names as a person. He doesn't just go after, per se, the sheriff.
Okay, that's actually, see, like you can search on Google, but unless you know the specific verbiage, it's like terminology, it's invisible. Thank you for that. If I can ask you one more question as a specification, so I'm suing a car rental place for taking my full satisfaction claim payment in the mail and then additionally charging my debit card. Do they still qualify to be
Hold on.
under 1983?
You were renting a car? You were renting it from a rental company?
Yeah, it's a car rental company.
So, bro, you can't do that with a car rental. It was never your property.
No, okay, I get that, but what's it called? I sent them they said I owed them a payment, so I sent them a payment in the mail.
Okay, so you sent them a payment and you sent them a fraction of it and they cashed the check?
I did, because I was on the, webinar, full satisfaction of court.
Right. We understand that. Did they cash the payment?
Right, okay. They got the payment. I have no way to confirm that they cashed it, but they didn't send it back.
But they didn't send it back. Let me ask you, has it been over 90 days?
No.
Then they got time. It takes 90 days. Go back and read full satisfaction of claim. They have 90 days to return that money back to you. And if they do, it didn't work.
You're right. Okay, I did read that somewhere. It has not been 90 days. They did charge me.
See, what y'all really don't be paying attention to is everything done by corporations and the government are done in quarters. 3 months is a quarter. 90 days is a quarter. They don't clear the books at the end of the quarter.
Okay. So I gotta wait 30 days before I can wait for it to not come back to, or to see if it does come back.
Okay.
And then I can proceed with everything because I did the whole rest of the process.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for that. I'm not gonna hold you up. I appreciate you guys.
All right,
Be blessed. Oh, and Yaki Awakened, please, for your well-being. I need you to mentor me for a couple more years. All right, peace.
407-668. Peace to the God. Peace.
Peace to the God, Jonah Bay. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. What's up?
That's wonderful, God. I got a response to what you was talking about. I got a question, and then I got a quick comment. Please, let's respect the time for the other people on the line. Please. That's just one for the student body. Please. Because I know a lot of cats are here trying to get a talk with you. 2, it's hard to sleep, Jonah. It's hard to get good sleep nowadays.
It seems that way, man. And I believe that the 5G affects it.
Man, Jonah, they definitely playing interference, like the brother said. And that CERN, man, you know what I've noticed too? Like, the consciousness of certain people, it's almost like a divide. Like, you're talking about what's going on, how your body feeling. The other brother saying he's dreaming again. A lot of people dreaming again.
Right. Dreaming like crazy, yo.
Fell asleep. Yo, the dreaming is off the chain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. And it's other people that just falling off completely. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm taking vaccines. Nothing's going on in the world.
Yo, so many people have gotten the jab and just died. But I ain't never got that and never will.
No, never. Not me neither, God. Not me neither. But yo, that effect is real, and it's a lot of effects off that CERN. And I really think, like you said before, they're trying to stop the ascension of the original people and others by messing with the frequencies.
Exactly.
Definitely corrupting.
And I just really think some of us can feel it, and some people can't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, there's certain people out here for that purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean? To pick up those frequencies. My last question, I'm going to call Wednesday, and I'm going to try to bring on the recording of me in court to let you hear what the judge said. He gave me mad compliments about being a pro se litigant, and you.
Dope.
We have a difference in law, but I'm going to try to get that tuned up for Wednesday.
Yeah, I would love to hear that. And I'll play a little snippet on the air so people can hear how we navigate in these courts. Proof is in the pudding.
Definitely. Oh yeah, that Constitution. You already said.
Now you know what I understand. I be having all these people on YouTube, and y'all just listen and never hit the like button. What's up with that, y'all? Can I get a little engagement? Can I get a little engagement?
Get the likes up.
Yeah. Somebody said, what about IRS agents with no name, just ID numbers? How do you sue in private capacity? See, what you got to realize is whatever they do, they're working for their boss. You do know the boss's name. And you to say in the lawsuit, he's responsible for his employees and everything they do. So you sue him. That's where you want to sue anyway, because that's where the money at. So there go your answer. Anyway, you got something else, brother?
I got a question on that point. Mm-hmm. I'm in a case, right? I put the Constitution in the case. I'm trying to speed it up. Put the Constitution in the case. Take judicial notice. They took notice of the color law also. Put a copy of that in there. Now, when I put the Constitution in, what I was saying is I got discovery from them, right? So obviously there's no warrant that they produced, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I did a motion to dismiss based on lack of subject matter jurisdiction.
Yeah, no warrant, no affidavit in support of the warrant.
Yep, and that was in my original. They refused to answer my interrogatories in discovery too.
Well, do you know
I'm
that they have
saying?
rules that they have to answer? So most likely, this is what's going to happen. They always try to act like what you're putting in means nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what happens
Mm-hmm.
is when they see all the errors, they can't let it go to an appeal because they'll be
Mm-hmm.
reprimanded back down because you've done all of this. So never forget it's going to work regardless.
Oh yeah, I understand. Once I put that
But
company
you
in the
can
harbor and
put
I'm
in your
appealing.
motion to compel them.
Okay, so that's what I was going to ask. Would I put in before? I was going to put in a motion to dismiss only. Would I put in a motion to compel first?
I would put in the motion to compel them to answer interrogatories, and then when they don't, I would do the motion to dismiss.
Now, on my motion to dismiss, I have an injunction in. What I was going to ask you, my question was, do I put the fee schedule of my injunction
Yes.
on the dismissal as an attachment or
Yes, you
exhibit
can.
on my dismissal?
Yes, you can.
Huh?
You can ask them to dismiss
Oh,
and give you some damn money. They ain't going to, but you can.
I know that. I'm going to have to go through the lawsuit.
Yeah,
which
you're going
I
to have
was
to go
waiting
through
for
the
you, but
lawsuit to
you
get the
mentioned
money. Yes.
that you coming with the template.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I'm already ready
Right.
to that level.
Right.
Okay. So that was my question. I was seeing if I put it into the case. So I'm going to put that in as an exhibit into the case for the fee schedule. And would I charge them from since the case started till
I would.
now?
I
It's
would.
been 3 months. Okay.
I would.
Every day.
Absolutely.
Okay. Because they're using the name.
They're using the name and
trying to
using
get
the
up on
time,
that, God.
which is copyrighted.
Yeah, that is. I got that on the Secretary of State under the trust, anyways.
Yes.
You know what I mean? On the UCC. So,
Good.
all right, God.
All right. Peace,
Man,
God.
thank you so much, God.
No problem. Shit. We got the upcoming seminar, July 31st in New York City. For more information, go to jonahbay.com to get the address, get the price. You buy tickets in advance and all that. Go to jonahbay.com for upcoming seminar. So with that being said, thanks, D. He said, good ass show. With that being said, our show is over. I'll see y'all Wednesday. Peace to the gods.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.